So now the topic is nasal polyps. It is antroconal polyps and ethmoidal polyps. Antroconal polyps is maxillary antrum and ethmoidal polyps starts from the ethmoidal air cells. Antroconal polyps are single, large, unilateral, and ethmoidal polyps are small, multiple, and bilateral. And antroconal polyps grows posteriorly towards concha and ethmoidal grows anteriorly. So this is posteriorly and this comes out anteriorly. And antroconal polyps is present in children with infection, and this ethmoidal polyps is present in children with allergy. Remember, antroconal is with infection and ethmoidal is for allergy, EA. And what are the clinical features? It is like both, it can be unilateral or bilateral obstruction, antroconal, but this is compulsory a bilateral nasal obstruction. You see, before seeing pathology, we will be seeing, see this is maxillary sinus. You can see clearly this is the maxillary sinus, and this is the ethmoidal sinus which is coming anteriorly, and maxillary comes out posteriorly, and maxillary is single, large, and ethmoidal are multiple and bilateral and small. So now what is pathophysiology? Pathophysiology is that the prolapsed sinus mucosa, because of the negative pressure in the nasal cavity. So because of the negative pressure, there is prolapsed sinus mucosa. That is why it is causing an obstruction. So there is no nerve supply, no blood supply, no bleeding or pain on touch. So remember, everything is no blood supply, no nerve supply, no bleeding, no pain, nothing. Pale and glistering polyps will be there. Polyps are present, but there is no nerve supply, no blood supply, no bleeding. Just because of the negative pressure in the nasal cavity, there is a prolapse of sinus mucosa. So what is the investigation of choice? We will be doing NCCT of nose and PNS, paranasal sinuses. And what is the treatment we will be giving? FESS. This is the treatment we will be giving.